ProShot wishes to give our gratitude to the Bryant family after the January 2020 helicopter crash took the lives of Kobe and his daughter Gigi. We want to honor Kobe by making him the first of our new Shooting Breakdown series. Kobe was a legend, even before the end of his 20-year career in 2016. With most of us still having Kobe's career fresh in our memory, we want to take an in-depth look at Kobe Bryant's shooting techniques, both good and bad. Our ART acronym will help guide the way in our first video of the series. First, we are going to look at the techniques that contribute to Kobe's accuracy. These are the techniques that help eliminate the side misses. Number 1, the index finger. Just one of the many things that Kobe learned from Michael Jordan and his coach Phil Jackson. Kobe took the index finger to another level. With Jordan using the index finger as a targeting device, Kobe followed in his footsteps. While Jordan's release and follow-through was a little less pronounced, Kobe took this follow-through and exaggerated it with a pinch at the end. This was mainly to develop a better feel and checkpoint for the release. Number 2, the turn. Seen here during a trip to the free throw line, Kobe's turn can be seen in all 3 tiers of the shooter: the feet, the hips, and most importantly, the shoulders. The turn aids a shooter's accuracy in 3 basic ways. It helps align the elbow, it relaxes the shoulders by keeping them in a more biomechanically functional position, and it moves the shot in front of a player, which helps a player match their sight line with their shot line. Number 3, grip. Often an overlooked part of shooting, the grip is vital to getting a good start to your shot. Kobe has factors in his grip that aid his accuracy in a positive manner. Number 1, he has a wide but comfortable grip that is almost the width of the ball. Number 2, the index finger is centered in that grip. Number 3, he places his hand fully on the ball, both fingers and palm. As his hand is fully on the ball, it allows for greater control of the ball early on. That gets it on the right path. Kobe then raises the ball upward above and over his head, and that is when he allows the ball to come up onto his fingertips and off of his palm. Number 4, chin up. This means that when Kobe is shooting, his head is up, so that if he were to look straight ahead, he would be looking over the rim. This allows a few things to take place that increase a shooter's accuracy. Number 1, it allows a player to easily and more effectively use their eyes to get feedback. Number 2, it eliminates head movement during or after the shot so that the player can stay on balance. And number 3, it relaxes the shoulder and upper back muscles to aid in relaxing the shoulders to avoid stiffness and tension. This brings us to number 5. The eyes. The eyes are used to target, but also provide us with feedback, and more feedback. Imagine if you made mistakes but could never figure out what those mistakes were, or why you were making them. This is the problem that players who don't use their eyes correctly have. Getting the eyes up allows a player like Kobe the ability to make adjustments from one shot to the next. This helps eliminate a shooter's streakiness. Number 6, the offhand. We have a few key elements we like to address when we teach the offhand, but we will just focus on how Kobe uses it. On regular shots, Kobe has an offhand that stays just as narrow or slightly narrower than his shoulders. When he shoots off balance, like fadeaways, his adjustment is that he exaggerates how narrow the offhand is. In other words, the more off balance Kobe is when he takes a shot, the more narrow he is with his offhand to bring balance to the shot. Sticking with our accuracy, let's look at one technique in Kobe's form that was an inefficiency. The inaccuracy I want to look at is what I call the midline myth. It's when a player holds the ball in the middle of their body at any point during the shot. Here Kobe starts his free throw by holding the ball in front of his midline. You may know it as his navel or his belly button. As a right-handed shooter, Kobe's optimal path should be his right hip through the inside of his right shoulder and through the right eye. Instead, because Kobe starts midline here, this moves the path of the ball slightly to the right as it rises. This is going to bring the ball off of a vertical line and veer it slightly to the side. Again, this is inefficient because it alters the vertical path of the ball and makes the shot line slightly veer to the right. So there's a slightly in-depth look at Kobe's techniques. Having 6 techniques on the pro side and 1 technique on the con side shows us that Kobe's shot favored heavily on the accurate side. Thanks for watching part 1 of Kobe Bryant's Shooting Breakdown series. In part 2, we're going to talk about Kobe's techniques that address his range and his rhythm. Make sure you subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button, and also click the notification bell to stay up to date with our videos. Be sure to hit us up on social media or head over to our website for more information.